Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to our Swiss Chrono Connect platform here live from the studio in Germany. But today we have an amazing webinar with the experts from France, and I'm really looking forward to this topic. In the morning we already had this webinar in French, and now for you participants it's in English. My name is Simone, and I'm very happy that you all have registered today. We had already 2 amazing days, yesterday and the day before, with this new platform of Swiss Chrono. It's a premiere. We are all excited, and we hope, of course, that you will like it. And this topic, what we have today, it's called HPL, Simplification for Interior Professionals. And I'm really looking forward to our expert. Can you hear me? Here we go. Here we are. Good afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon, Simon.
I just want to introduce you shortly. So welcome the Sales and Marketing Director, Joao de Rocha, and the Assistant Marketing Communication, Romain Guadi. Good afternoon. I hope I spell it right. I'm sorry.
Perfect.
So, how was it in the morning for you? How was the feedback?
It was quite nice, really interesting. And I hope all the audience was interested in also.
Yeah, and it's now this new platform is, we can now be interactive with chatting, you know, the participants can ask questions in the chats and you will answering them. And how was the feedback in the morning for that?
Really good results, yeah. They were enjoying the information we present. And now, let's say, we will take care about the rest and try to promote even higher the HPL from by Swiss Chrono.
So, and that's what we want to talk now about. So if you are struggling with your interior design project, here are the experts and they have answer for your questions. So enjoy the webinar and we see us later. See you later. À tout à l'heure.
Thank you. Merci. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in France, in Sully. As you see, there's a nice castle. And behind you have the site where we produce all the products coming from Sully. Now let's talk with Romain, who will present you the process and so on.
Hello, everyone. We will show you now how our HCPL is produced, what features it has, and how it can be used. Can we have the next slide, please? So the goal here is to schematize the manufacturing process as simply as well. First of all, we source the raw material, which is wood from our sustainably managed forest. Then this wood is processed until we obtain layers of paper. It is these layers of paper pressed and glued together that compose the HCPL, but we will get into details in a moment. So these layers of paper fit into our HCPL continuous press machines, but better than words, you will visualize this process on the following videos.
So play the video, please. Thank you. So as said Romain during his presentation, you see right now rolls of craft paper under the machine and the decor layer on top. Right now the white layer you see on the top of the video is a paper release will make the structure of the decor of the product. Now you see the product coming into the press in continuous, and at this stage it is been pressed at 70 degrees. Then coming out from the press, you see the the paper released on the top, and on the bottom is the HPL now created, I would say. The paper released is rolled up again and reused 10 times. And the rest is continuing on a press and cooling down the temperature in order to work in the HPL. Now you have the sanding machine, and where we are printing also all the information corresponding of the HPL. Two options then, as you see, this is the streamline, just to have a net cut of the product. And as you can see, this product can be rolled up and sold if the thickness is lower than 0.6 millimeter, from 0.2 to 0.6. But as you see now in the video, you have the sheet of HPL coming out. So this is the standard format we use on the distribution network. Then as it maintained, we can have all the decors of our customer, of our range, and all the characteristics, including the A+ label for the French market, who is essential. Now, let's go again. Sorry. One more time, and to sum up what you have seen in the video, you have on the upper layer the overlay, which gives a protection and of the decor paper that you will find just below, and just to give the flatness of the product and the strengthness also, you have on the under layer as a craft paper. Now your turn.
Yes. So on the next slide, it's the HPL process. A few moments ago, I started to explain to you what laminate is. We will now go into details. As I told you earlier, HPL is simply several layers of paper.
Next slide, please.
Pressed all together. There are different types of laminate. The HPL, which means high pressure laminate, which consists of pressing strips of paper at more than 70 bar of pressure, which is recognized for its overall strength. And there is a CPL, which means continuous pressure laminate, consists of continuously pressing layers of paper, which is recognized for its flexibility. What we present you here in Swiss Chrono is a combination of the best of each product that we called it HCPL. Clearly, it has the same technical characteristic of HPL, the strength, and the flexibility of the CPL. On the next slide, now let's see the benefits on this famous HCPL produced by Swiss Chrono. As I told you earlier, our HPL has the strength of HPL and flexibility of CPL laminate. It has an antibacterial coating, ideal for interiors where hygiene is essential, such as nurseries, groceries, kindergarten, pharmacies.
So does it mean that the contact could be for food?
Yes.
Also.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Then we have a specific door size range optimized to stick with the main existing standard door format, So if you can talk about it.
Yeah, let's say we in France we have a special range with a door format sticking with a format of 2160 by 1030, which is mainly the major format. We can switch to all the different format of doors we have in the French market. So that's why. And just to complement and coming to the next point that Romain will present, is that with that format, we have the combination or the coordinating decors with our MFC product range.
Yes, as Joe said, our HCPL is also part of our coordinated decorative solution range, which is also available on MFC, edge banding, and also HPL worktops, offering a full coordinated pack to our customers. Now let's move on to the use phase of our HPL. Next slide, please. Yes. Once the HCPL is produced, it can take two different ways. Either the HCPL is sent to our customers so that they press it onto panels that will be machined into a finished product, or it will be pressed at site, sorry, on our presses to provide some of our customers with laminated panels, which will also be matching into finished products.
So just if you just put the camera on, here you have the HPL, and you can see it's very flexible and very strength. And the board is talking about is a completely a simple board with a core of particle board or MDF. Then you can have the layer that we press on our melamine press machines, and it gives us this final board that we can also provide to our customers. If we can go back to the slide, please. Thank you.
Okay, so so in order to better understand the use of this HCPL, we are asking the feedback to our customers on the use of our HCPL. Sorry. So let them talk about it, and we can launch the video.
The video, please. Thank you.
Donc bonjour à tous, je me nomme Pierre Naudin, donc dirigeant de la société Sodématube, et nous fabriquons du mobilier de bureau pour collectivités.
Je suis Henri Imbert, donc de la société Stratel, et principalement négoce de matériaux spécialisés agencement. Et donc en fait là, ce que le client recherche, c'est à la fois de la solidité dans le matériau, et puis aussi une flexibilité, sous-entendu dans un projet où on a besoin que le panneau soit avec un support M1 ou CTBH.
La société suisse Chrono qui nous a accompagnés sur ce développement et a réussi à nous développer des produits un peu spécifiques pour notre besoin. C'est-à-dire qu'en fait, ils nous fournissent des panneaux directement encollés, c'est-à-dire que la feuille de strat est directement encollée avec la feuille de couleur dessus. Donc, c'est-à-dire qu'on a des panneaux de taille, c'est-à-dire de 2800 par 207 ou un trait de scie décalé. Donc, c'est très avantageux parce que ça nous permet d'avoir des taux de chute vraiment très réduits et je ne vous cache pas que dans le stratifié, c'est la problématique, c'est le format du plateau.
Chrono fait de belles choses. Mes arguments de vente, quand je vais chez mes clients pour faire la présentation de Suisse Chrono et mettre la gamme en avant, je leur dis que la collection complète, donc les 165 décors, sont coordonnés à la fois en mélaminé, en stratifié et en bande de champ.
Dans la collectivité, c'est pas forcément utile, sauf pour de la restauration. Et dans la restauration, on utilise beaucoup de strates.
Après, là où ça peut être une force, c'est C'est si vous arrivez à faire le strat et le panneau coordonné.
Moi, j'en utilise pas.
Utiliser du moins quand on veut une finition vraiment, vraiment nickel. Beaucoup sur du stratifié blanc. C'est pas le gros de la demande.
Dans mon cœur de métier particulier, si vous voulez, j'ai énormément de formats de travail. Donc, par exemple, lorsqu'on parle sur un décor avec du fil, c'est-à-dire un décor bois, donc on a un sens de fil, c'est-à-dire qu'on ne peut pas couper le panneau n'importe comment. Donc, du coup, c'est pour ça que j'ai souvent des traits de scie décalés qui me permettent d'optimiser au mieux mes découpes et ainsi de réduire mes chutes, donc d'avoir moins de déchets et de faire plus attention à la planète aussi derrière.
Finalement, j'y verrais pas trop d'intérêt parce que je fabrique moi-même mes panneaux replaqués. J'ai une machine qui me permet de restratifier mes panneaux. Ça met vraiment en avant que ce sont des stratifiés qualitatifs qui sont traités pour plusieurs domaines.
Donc je pense que ça peut être un plus pour la période actuelle. Donc si j'ai une baguette magique, j'aimerais bien que les panneaux avec du recyclé soient d'aussi bonne qualité que les panneaux d'avant.
Quand on a un coup de baguette magique, j'ai le décor que je veux sur ce panneau-là.
Echo. So just to sum up what you heard in this interview, and if I have to pick up some interesting words or interesting ideas, as you saw on that interview, you see that the advantage of the product is really the strength of the product and also the flexibility that it concerns. Allowing them lots of adaptability of that product into their use. As you also heard or read, I would say you saw also the new product, which is the laminated board we are offering to our customers, is fitting perfectly with a normal or standard format of MFC. And it allows them to have even less waste. So it's fitting to both of them, and it allows us to be more eco-friendly approach. Also, you had noticed that the coordination between MFC and HPL is really crucial for them, and I would say even for architects, designers. In their project, they need to have this kind of combination that they can play with. The final point that I will just underline would be the antibacterial criteria that we can provide with the HPL, which is also by this time and by this period a certain kind of guarantee or kind of feeling of safety for them. So let's continue, Roman.
Yes, now to really illustrate the end use of our HCPL, here are some realization. Sorry, on the next slide. Yes, perfect. On pressed on panels, our HCPL is used for the production of worktops. In kitchens or dining or school tables, for example, like you can see now. Then on the next slide, please. Thanks to the door size that we offer, it can be pressed on hotel doors, for example. As you can see on the left, and it can also be used for office tables, design as can be seen on the right.
Screen.
Yes, on the screen. I don't know, Joao, if you want to.
No, let's say the format doors I just spoke about a few minutes ago, and the interest is to try to have a combination with the furniture that you will create in the same decor, or play with different decors but who are matching perfect with them. On the screen, you can also see the curved application that we can use with the HPL, because it's really flexible and it's mainly used in those cases. And added to the strength of that product, you can really do a lot of things. This is only some or very few illustrations of what we can be done or realization.
Yes, and from now on, you know how HPL by Swisscrono laminate is produced and how it can be used. And now, Joe, what's next for this HPL range?
Next, please. Next one, please. What's next? It's let's say it's the few lines who are giving our lines for development into new products. The mass tinted HPL would be dedicated to the design or to the interior solution, decorative solutions, I would say. We've heard or read in the video with the interview of a customer that it's probably a niche market, but it's very interesting for high-end position brands like we want to be, to match and have let's say this HPL with a core tinted on the same decor as on the top. So it gives us a very designed product, which is essential on decor. Next one, please. Anti-fingerprint is also one topic that we are working at the moment. We are in progress with that topic, and by the end of this year, we will be able to have a full range on HPL, but also MFC, because all together is a perfect combination, a perfect pack that we can offer into the market, which will be very helpful for some customers who are very focused on the way to clean the furniture and so on, how to protect the furniture from some structure who are so matte, and the matte for the moment is very trendy, as you know. Next one, please. So the hyper customization of the decors. This is one of the topics that one customer highlights, or perhaps with a magic stick, for sure. But be sure that the Swisscrono Group now is able to go further in this way, because we have a design center and we are working on the digital printing. So very soon we will be able to have a customer approach, a very unique approach under conditions, but we will be able to print whatever, a picture from your kids, even a picture from the face of Roma, even if it's not the good one, I would say. But anyway, we can do. Next one, please. Finally, the recycled product concerning the HPL. As you may understand, it's the resource or the component of this product is 90% paper, and so wood, in fact, and the 10% are the glue or the chemicals that we are using to press and stick all together. So we are very keen on this eco-friendly approach by Swisscrono, and we will stick with that, because as you may see in the videos, the first one I would say, we are labelized A+, which is for the comfort and safety of the people in a room, which is very important. It's the highest level that we can offer. and we also have the antibacterial criteria that we can propose in this product. Now I think we over. Perhaps Simone, you have some questions.
Yes, thank you. And you already, few seconds ago, you already answered one question from the chat. Are there any additives in HPL to make them antibacterial? And you said yes, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I have some questions for you. And if there are more questions in the chat, of course, Joao and Romain will be there and answer them after the webinar. And we would like that you maybe put some feedback, some input for us in the chat. That would be great, so that we can develop this platform better and better and better. Well, what I want to know from you is what was the reason for Swiss Chrono's investment in HPL?
Clearly, the invest in this family product is crucial or essential for being a main actor in the decor solution. And we are producer of MFC, so we need it, and we will step into new family products to complement our range in the new futures.
Yeah, and it's a long thinking, you know, for the next years, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And according to which standard are the HPL or CPLs produced?
They are produced under the EN 438 standard, the European one, and we are sticking with those rules or this standard.
And I have another question. I think it's from the chat. Are there the same structures as MFC program? Is there a matching color compound? Can you say something to that?
Yes, I already said during the presentation, but anyway, I can repeat it. Yes, of course. All the 160 decors we have in our range, in the French range, is sticking exactly perfect with the HPL and the same structure as MFC. So 100% coordinated.
So, and now the last question I have here for you is from which SK location can HPL be purchased? Do you have any contact person, or you have a contact for the participants?
Yeah, of course. All the range, as I said right now, is stocked in Sully, in France. All the range in the standard format. I mean 305 by 1320 in 0.8 millimeter, and the door format to 160 by 103, also available from the site. And as you know, the production is located in Poland, but we can provide also specific formats under certain conditions. And the contacts are through the website, very easy, or the sales rep one in the street, on the ground, near the market.
Yeah, thank you very much for the insight, for the information. And I know you both will be there and answering the questions in the chat, right? You take your time for that. So
yes.
if the participants want more information, then just go on the website of Swiss Chrono, and for further information with this platform is connect.swisschrono.com. I thank you for your attention. Thank you both. I wish you a nice afternoon. Thank you for these two amazing webinars.
Thank you, and sorry for the French accent, but we try to be the best as we can.
But I must say, for German, this French accent is very nice and very charming.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. So good afternoon. And I hope we see us tomorrow for the last day of this webinars. And it's a very interesting theme tomorrow on Friday. Be safe, so stay tuned. And if you're not registered yet, just do it for tomorrow. Thank you for your attention and have a nice afternoon. Bye.